What's going on, guys? This is Jack here, aka the Fitness Butler, and welcome to my channel. So today I've got an ab workout for you. It's an at-home routine. You don't need any equipment for it, just a floor or a gym mat if you have one. Before we get in, I wanted to say as a quick disclaimer that although routines like this today are a really good way of building strength and the size of your abdominal muscles, you can't out-train a bad diet. And what I mean by that is, if you're eating too much, or if you're not eating the right stuff and your body fat percentage is too high, your rectus abdominis, or the six-pack muscles, just won't be visible. So obviously this can vary dependent on your genetics, but for most men, the abdominal muscles become visible between sort of 17 to sort of 6%, and like I say, that is genetics dependent as well, because your body may store fat in different areas dependent on the genes you've inherited. For women, it tends to be between 24 to 14% body fat where abs will become visible, and again, that is genetics dependent. And the only way to obviously decrease your body fat is to be in a caloric deficit. And in simple terms, that basically means you're eating less calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. So there's easy ways of calculating how many calories your body needs. If you go onto Google and search TDEE, that's Total Daily Energy Expenditure, you can go onto calculators for TDEE, and it will give you a rough estimate of how many calories you need based on your age, your height, your weight, how much exercise you're doing, the sort of job you have, whether it's sedentary or on your feet active. And once you've calculated the amount of calories you need, obviously using an app like MyFitnessPal to track your calories, drop yourself down into a slight calorie deficit. So say you need 2,000 calories a day to maintain your weight. Take 200 calories, maybe 300 off of your daily intake, and gradually your body will over time start to tap into its natural fat stores to account for the calorie deficit that you've created. So I'm going to stop waffling on, let's get on with this ab workout. But if you take one thing from this video, if it's not this routine, it's that you've got to eat clean, be in a slight deficit if you need to drop that body fat, and then you'll have a raging six-pack in no time. Okay, let's get on with the routine, guys. Here we go. So first up in the abs workout, we've got a 90-90 crunch. So here we're going to do 3 sets of 20 reps. You want to make sure your lower back is pressed flat down to the ground, legs at a 90-degree angle, as you can see I'm doing in the video. And you want to exhale as you reach your elbows up towards your knees. That will allow for a deeper contraction on your ab muscles. Next up in the routine, we've got a single leg raise variation for 3 sets of 10 reps on each leg. So again, core nice and tight, lower back pressed into the ground. You want your feet to be about half a foot hovering off the floor, and shoulder blades, upper back lifted from the ground in that crunch position. That way you'll engage some more fibres in the upper abs as well as the lower abs. By keeping both feet off the floor, you're keeping that constant tension on the abs. If you want to make it slightly easier, you can rest one foot on the ground whilst the other foot lifts. For the third exercise in the routine, we're doing a paused ab bicycle for 3 sets of 20 reps. And the reason I've added the pauses in is to increase the time under tension on your ab muscles. So it's really important here to try and bring your elbow across the opposite knee to engage the serratus muscles as well as your abs on every single repetition. Next up in the routine, we've got lift and twists for 3 sets of 10 reps on each side. So I actually changed the camera angle here so you can see exactly what I was doing with my torso. On each repetition, you alternate from left to right, where you lift your lower back and your butt off the mat and twist your knees, keeping them together from side to side. So as you can see, I'm lifting the lower back, twisting to the right, then lifting the lower back and twisting to the left. That lift and twist movement will engage the obliques as well as your abdominal muscles. And finally, to round the workout off, we have got side plank dips, 3 times 10 reps on each side. So I often find for most people that the obliques are a neglected muscle. So I think doing an oblique dip is a really good way of building your mind muscle connection with the obliques. And as you can see, I've actually got my hand on my oblique muscles, so that every time I drop my hips to the floor, I can then feel my oblique muscle contract as I lift into that side plank position. that'll be all for today's workout. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a good workout. If you enjoyed this video today and you want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell notification, and then you'll be notified every time I upload a new fitness related video. Cheers guys, have a great day. Peace.